Hello everyone, and welcome to MJ Central. In today's video, we're going to be talking about a new Michael Jackson documentary that will be coming to Netflix. Without further ado, here we go. That's right everybody, so there's a new Netflix documentary which will be coming out which is about Michael Jackson. So first off, we're going to read an article, then talk about this. So without further ado, here we go.
Alright everybody, so here we have an article that says Netflix is at it again with new documentary Inside the Mind Michael Jackson. On November 1st, Netflix will release a two-part documentary, Inside the Mind. The first part is on Freddie Mercury and the second on Michael Jackson. In this series, renowned psychiatrist Dr. Bob Johnson will explore the incredibly complex and unusual lives of Freddie Mercury, and Michael Jackson. He'll reveal the forces and experiences that shape their unique personalities, from childhood traumas and family life to relationships and their music careers. This will be a complete picture of the private men behind the public mask. So here it talks about Freddie Mercury, but I'm just going to go to Michael Jackson's part. Alright, here it is for Michael Jackson. Black or white, man or child, extrovert or introvert, gay or straight. Michael Jackson is a man who leaves so many questions unanswered. His baffling choice of decisions from relationships, marriages, children, spending, and drug dependency. So who was this man, and why did he operate in such strange ways with such bizarre consequences? His story is one of the great riddles of pulp culture. In this program, psychiatrist Dr. Bob Johnson will unpick a childhood of abuse, being one of many children, incredible early superstardom, untold riches, accusations, and exile, to stitch together the man behind the mask of plastic surgery, misinformation, and mystery. What led to this man to behave the way he did with children, and did he realize how that would lead to his own self-destruction? Did his childhood and adulthood as a global star where boundaries never existed made him believe he was untouchable, or delude him that his own moral compass was in fact right? How did his experiences of childhood shape his own disturbed reality? We go inside the complex and controversial mind of Michael Jackson. Despite having interviews with some of Michael Jackson's collaborators and friends, it seems that this documentary is also based on pure speculations from the director. Well, everybody, very, very interesting. I don't really know what to say right now, so let's talk about this.
Alright, well, that's very interesting. First thing, I remember about a month or two ago, I'm not too sure how long ago this was, I remember reading a news article saying that it was going to premiere on TV. And I remember feeling a little bit nervous because I think, the exact same thing I just read now in this article was from a different article. I think it was from maybe that TV station channel, I don't know. And I remember thinking, oh God, I don't know what this means. And I was nervous. I was nervous as in, like, oh, is this going to be bad? Is this going to be, I didn't know what to expect. So anyways, I was going to watch it because I was on days that week, so I could watch it in the evening, and I didn't have the channel, so I didn't get to watch it. So I remember the morning up, I kept checking Google something to see, I was afraid I was going to see a bunch of articles talking about it, but I didn't even see one article about it. So I thought, okay, nothing was happening, like, nothing happened, it's done. Then this happened, so now it's going to be on Netflix. So no, I never got to see it, but I heard about it before, but I just thought, that's it, it was over with. But now, I guess it's coming onto Netflix. So, right now I'm talking about my thoughts about it, what I could expect, I guess, but let's just take a deep dive into, I guess, the description of it. Very, very first thing it said, black or white. What does that have anything to do with it? Like, I get, you're talking about who Michael was as a person or whatever they try to do with that description, but, like, it didn't make sense. If you're talking about how his mind works, then why are you going to talk about his skin color? That has nothing to do with it. You could say how him having vitiligo affected him. He was really upset about it. But to say, is he black or white? Michael said all the time he was a black American and he was proud of it, so that part really pissed me off. And, they're talking about all these things, questioning his sexuality, where, unfortunately, we live in a time where that is all people care about, is sexuality of people. More celebrities, because I remember reading all these articles trying to, people trying to say what is Harry Styles' sexuality when they should just focus on the music. And same thing as Michael here, they should just focus on the music, you know. Honestly, I don't have high hopes for this documentary. I know it's coming to Netflix. Is it coming to Netflix just America? Like, I have Canadian Netflix. If it comes to Netflix on Canada, I'll watch it, and maybe I'll do like a video where I break it down for people who don't have Netflix or something. I don't have high hopes because, the description, it's already making it sound really controversial. Where, I know when I'm talking about a psychologist, like, yeah, okay, like, I think you guys can agree, from that description that we just read, it sounds very controversial, and they're going to try to make it sound bad. Because unfortunately, that's not what people will be intrigued in watching. I'm not intrigued in watching that kind of stuff. I want to see something good and nice. But that's what it looks like. Could we be wrong? I hope so. I think it's not going to be the best, but I guess if we could hope for something, try to be hopeful about something, maybe, and, he could look at, the psychologist can look at how Michael behaved or whatever. And what I'm hoping is he'll say, you know what, this is a man who was misunderstood. Because I hope he doesn't make everything controversial and say, being abused by his father at just a young age, and being on stage and starting touring when you were 10, that is really going to affect somebody. So I hope they're going to say nice things and be like, you know what, he did not have a normal childhood. A lot of it was taken away. He was pretty much an adult, a full-blown adult, before he could even graduate elementary school. And I hope they say, you know what, that is why maybe, I don't mean this in a rude way at all, but maybe they could say that's why Michael seemed more different than everybody. When really, he was just raised in a very difficult way of always being in the public eye. Like, I'm 19. So by Michael's age, sorry. So I'm 19 right now. So if Michael was 19, he would have had all these records and all these stuff, right? Which is, would be tough for someone that age. So I just hope they be positive. And it would be wonderful if they say, let's take it easy on Michael. Because he's had all these things thrown at him. Why add more? That would be really nice to see. And I'm hoping that's what it'd be. I guess we could keep being open-minded and hope for the best. And maybe the best will come. But I don't know. They're also doing Freddie Mercury. Which, I like Queen. I've seen Queen in concert. Well, not with Freddie Mercury. I've seen it with Adam Lambert because my sister's a big fan of Adam Lambert, and I'm a big fan of Queen, so it worked out. Anyways, I don't know much about Freddie Mercury. Why do I keep saying his name wrong? But I don't remember him being a controversial guy. Like I said, I haven't done much research about him. I think he's one of the best singers ever. I haven't done much research on his personal life. So I hope they don't just do one person be nice and then just completely attack Michael. That would be really sad to see. And whatever happens, maybe the estate is aware of this. Even if it's coming to Netflix, I'm sure somebody knows. So maybe this will be decently okay. I don't know. Just gonna try to stay positive and hope they be nice. To have another thing come out which is going to be rude to him when he's already been passed for 12 years, none of that happened. Elvis is one of the biggest singers, and you don't see no documentaries like that coming out. So, it's going to be interesting to watch, and like I said, if it's on Netflix Canada, I'll give it a watch, and for people who don't have Netflix, maybe I'll do like how I did that Scott Ross interview, how I broke it down. Maybe I can break this down. I'm currently working on another video where I'm breaking down, I don't know if it's a documentary or not a movie, something which is MJ related, which should be coming out, in the next couple weeks, months, or whatever, when I continue working on it. So, stay tuned for that. But, just gotta, I guess, keep open-minded and hope for the best and hope they be nice. That's really all we can do, because we don't want this to be another thing where Michael can't defend himself, and, if they're psychologists, maybe they could really look, I guess you can say they're the best at looking at people's minds or whatever than any of us, who don't know that type of stuff. So hopefully they'll be like, look, like I said earlier, Michael was abused. He had to do all these things at such a young age. That's why he had Neverland, so he could compensate, and I hope they'd be nice. And like I said, I know it aired on TV, but I heard nothing. I heard nothing about reviews or anything. So maybe, this is why we also have to be, maybe because we didn't hear anything, maybe it was good to Michael. I think we look negative sometimes of those things, but maybe because nobody wrote any good things, maybe it was, a positive for Michael. I don't know. Let's hope for the best. That's all we can do. Also, guys, I'm sorry if I sound raspy or whatever. My throat is kind of sore at the moment. I had a popsicle, and it kind of cooled it down, but it's still hurting a little bit, but I'll be okay. But I'm sorry if it made it hard to hear sometimes, or annoying. I'm sorry. Alright everybody, that is it for this video. Let me know in the comments below, what do you think about this documentary? Do you think it's going to be negative or positive? I'm really hoping it'll be positive. If you'd like to see more of me, check out my main channel, Jamal TV. You can also follow MJ Central on TikTok at MJ Central 1958. Alright, that's it. See y'all later.